Welcome to this chair yoga class. Let's start with the centering. So find a nice comfortable seat. You can either be against the back of the chair or supporting on your own. You can have your hands down, which will be grounding, or your palms up, which will be uplifting. You're sitting with your shoulders over your hips, your knees and feet in alignment. Your head perched evenly over your shoulders. Let's close the eyes or look downcast. And become aware of your breath. We're going to practice Ujjayi breathing this morning. If you know it, go right ahead. If you don't know it, I'll give you some instructions. It's your birthday. You're going to blow the candles out on your birthday cake very gently until all the air is out. And you're going to take a pause, and then you're going to sip your favorite drink through a straw very slowly. Completely filling yourself with breath. Blow out the candles. Slow, even, and gentle. Sip through a straw. Do that again on your own. Notice how the breath is being pulled to the back of your throat. The throat is slightly constricted and it's taking longer and slower to breathe. Ujjayi breath translates ocean sounding breath. So now you're going to close your mouth and do that same breathing, but through your nose, hearing the sound of the ocean. The breath is vibrating across the back of your throat. You're hearing that sound of the Darth Vader breath or the ocean. This breath is also called victory breath. It gives you the strength and energy you need for challenging situations. It's both energizing and grounding. You need to open your eyes for a second. We're going to add some movement. You're going to interlace the fingers, bring them underneath your chin, and bring your elbows as close together as you can. The inhale will still be through the nose. The exhale will be through the mouth while whispering the sound. So you'll still feel that vibration across the back of your throat. You inhale, the elbows come up. Pause for a beat. Exhale, lift the chin. Whisper on the as you bring your elbows together and the chin back down. Inhaling through the nose. Filling all the way up to the top of your lungs. Exhale, lift the chin. Whisper the. Bring your elbows as close together as you can and come down. Do several breaths on your own. Complete breath. Full and then a pause. Complete exhale. And then a little extra squeeze. Go at your own pace. Do one more. And come back to stillness, observing the body and the breath. You can continue with your Ujjayi breathing all through class with the nose only, just breathing in and out through the nose. Let's bring the hands interlaced behind the head. Let's press back. And then tuck the chin and bring the chin forward, creating length and breadth in the upper back, broadening the upper chest, broadening the upper back. So we're not rounding the full spine here. We're working the upper body. Do one more. And drop your hands to your shoulders and we'll squeeze the elbows back. And bring them forward. Inhaling, open, pause, exhaling, close. And release. Notice how you feel. And bring our arms into goddess position. And then we're going to lower the arms down. Inhale them back up. Perhaps you can inhale them all the way up overhead. Exhaling elbows to sides. Inhaling fingertips towards each other. So just go as high as feels good for your shoulders. You know, some people have shoulder issues, so take it slow and easy. One more. Now we're going to bring one arm up, the other one down, and then we're going to switch sides. So stretching up and over. Inhale, center. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, center. Inhale, pause. Exhale, stretch. Pause. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pause. Last one. And back to center, spinal twist. So again, if you can, the elbows are shoulder height. The palms are facing your screen, and imagine I'm pushing against your palms and you're pushing back. And just notice how that visualization helps to energize your whole body. And now we'll spinal twist, pushing against my hands. Inhale back to center. using your Ujjayi breath if that feels good to you. Last one. And in. We're going to move forward and back. And usually we move from the middle. Today we're going to move from the chest. So the spine is more straight. You're leaning forward, leading with your heart, and then leaning back, leading with your heart. So not a whole lot of curve to the spine. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. One more. Back to center, and now we'll do a complete circle. Shifting your weight from side to side and circling around. So now there's a little more bend in the spine in each direction or curling back, leaning forward. We're shifting our weight. We're almost walking. You can lift one heel and then the other. Enjoying this nice little cat stretch. And let's stretch the other way. And if it feels good, picking up one heel and pressing into the toes to help you with your nice curling around. Waking up the whole body here. And back to center. Let's step our feet out nice and wide, sitting up nice and tall. Then bring our hands around to one knee and stretch around. And back to center and stretch around the other way. And back to center. We're going to bring one shoulder forward and inhale up. Let's do the same side. Pressing that shoulder forward. You can look as you press. And back to center. Wow, difference in the two sides of your body. And press that shoulder forward, stretch over your knee, and back to center. So you're leaning forward again with a pretty straight spine. Warming up that shoulder, warming up the side of your body into the lower back. And one more. Now you can stay with that variation or go into a circle. So you can stay here or circle all the way around and come back up. So again, you can just stop there or circle all the way around and come back up. Circle around. Come back up. Doesn't that feel great on your lower back? Shoulder forward, reach forward with a long straight spine as much as you can. Two more. Press into your feet to give you the support that you need. And inhale back to center. So while we've got our legs here, let's do some wibble wobble, lowering one knee down, and then the other, opening up our hips. And bring our legs back together. Sitting as close to the edge of your chair as you can, reach your hands back behind you as far as you can. Bring the shoulder blades together and lift the heart. Deep breaths into the front of the body. And back to center. Come into some sit to stands. Bring your hands in front of you if that works for you, or holding onto the chair if you need to and just lifting up like that. Do 9. Inhale up. Exhale down. Using your core for support. Take all the time you need. And if you need to skip a set, that's okay too. Your Ujjayi breathing here will come in really handy. Three. 4. 5. 6. 7. 2 more. Here we go. 8. And 9. And we're up. Yay. And come to the side or the back of your chair, whichever works for you. And holding onto your chair. Find Tadasana, reaching down through the feet and up through the top of the head. And let's just go for a little walk. We'll pick up one heel, come up onto the toes, press one heel down and one foot forward. Come up onto the toes, change sides. Up on the toes, one heel down, one knee forward, up. If this doesn't work, just do one foot at a time and keep your other foot flat on the floor. Ujjayi breath might help you here. Give you the energy and confidence that you need. That was fun. That was good. Good work, everybody. Last one. And down and shake it out. And shake it out. I'm going to come to a goddess pose. So if you need to be behind your chair holding with 2 hands, go right ahead. Otherwise, 1 hand or no hands. Again, if you're holding on, you'll just be doing the leg work. If you have 1 hand, you can do this with 1 hand. You're going to inhale and stretch up. Exhale. Plie down. We're straightening the arms and the legs, pressing into the heel and the ball of the toe. As you exhale, you squeeze the belly in. Take your time resisting as you stretch. Press the elbows and knees back as you come down. The tailbone points down. Going with your Ujjayi breath. Inhale, stretch and pause. Exhale all the air out. Savor it. Skip a set if you need to. Last one. Again, you can stay here or hold on the chair with one hand or both hands. And if it works for you, lift your heels, turning this into a balancing pose. Ujjayi breathing. Find your drishti, your focal point, soft gaze. And release. And shake it out. And shake it out. We're going to do another goddess pose. That was God pose. That was goddess. This is Shiva, God. So again, if you're standing behind your chair, you can hold on with two hands or with one hand. We're going to bend our knees like in chair pose, and then shift our weight over, pick up one heel. If you can, you're going to bring your leg across your body, balancing here with the bent knees, both knees are bent. If it works for you, one on one side. All right, this arm should go this. One arm can come up, whichever one. That's fine. If it works for you to have both arms up, you never think, yeah, there we go. You can have both arms up. So it's right, left, right, left. Shiva's got 8 arms, so it's hard for me to figure out which of the 8 my 2 are. But anyway, choose whatever level of challenge is right for you. You could be standing on the floor, holding onto the chair with 2 hands and just one heel up. That's okay. Find your Shiva, your dancing pose, and release. Shake it out. Shake it out. And we'll do the other side. So a little bend in the knees, dancing pose, chair pose. Lift up one heel. That could be your asana. Or pick up your foot with the heel flexed. Bring the leg across your body as much as you can. If you have only one hand, you can bring one hand up or both hands. Find your drishti, your focal point. Breathe. Very nice. And shake it out. Good job. So we're playing with balance today. Take a moment. Heart's probably beating a little faster because balance poses are challenging. Okay, the next balancing pose we're going to do is stork. So again, holding on with 1 or 2 hands, whatever works for you. Shift your weight and pick up one heel. And if you can, pick that leg up right in front of you. And if you can, bring your arms out 1 or 2. It's perfectly okay if you're balancing with no hands and just one toe on the floor. So you have a choice. Maybe you want to balance like this with no hands or like this with hands. You know, see which one works for you. Shake that out and we'll do the other side. Finding your mountain pose, finding your drishti, your focal point. Inhale tall, reach down, shift your weight, pick up your heel. Try that with no hands if you can. Come back to your chair and lift your heel again. Try that with one hand or no hands. Find your perfect level of challenge. And come into your Ujjayi breath, victory breath. And down, and shake that leg out, and shake that leg out. Good job. One last one. Facing your chair. Stand up nice and tall. And then we're going to do stork again. So I'm going to pick up one heel, but then we're going to come into a spinal twist. Or if you feel you can pick your knee up, coming into the spinal twist. If you need to be holding on, it's a little harder to do the twist. So just stay with the stork. But if you can release one hand, then you can twist. Good job. Come back to center, down. Shake that leg out. Shake the other leg out. And we'll do the other side. And you could be behind your chair with 2 hands if you need to. You could just pick up a heel and twist like that with one hand if that works for you. Or pick up your whole leg and twist. Inhale back to center, put the foot on the floor, shake it out. Good job. And come on back to your chair, you're doing great. Let's take that in. Let's do some sun salutes. So you want to sit towards the front of your chair. So we'll get a little more active here. Bring the hands to the heart. We'll start with some half salutes. Inhaling up. Exhaling forward into goddess. Hands to knees, exhale down. Inhale halfway up. Exhale over. Inhale all the way up. Again, if all the way up doesn't work for you, whatever works for you, honor your shoulders and your arms. Okay, we'll add some legs and some twists. Inhaling up. Exhale, coming forward into our goddess pose. Again, imagine you're pressing into my hands, invigorate those arms. Bring the hands to your legs. Exhale, slide down. And your slide down might not look this far, that's fine. Inhale, slide up, elbows back, chest forward into a cobra. Exhale, surrender over. We're going to inhale up and bring a knee up. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale down. Exhale, slide down. Inhale, come on up, bringing your knee with you. Exhale, round over. Inhale, foot to the floor, sit up. Exhale over. Inhale, fly back up. And down. We'll add a twist to that. Inhale, open. Exhale, surrender over. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale all the way up, bring your knee up. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale up. Exhale, surrender over. Inhale up, bring your opposite knee up. Exhale, round. Inhale, sit up straight. Exhale, over. Here's where we'll add a twist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. And if you haven't been using Ujjayi breathing, let's re-engage it now, and we'll do another set, feeling how that Ujjayi breath gives us the energy and confidence we need to do something like this. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come on up, bring your knee up. Exhale, round. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, over. Inhale, roll up, knee up. Exhale, round. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, surrender over. Inhale, twist. Exhale, down. Inhale, twist. Exhale, down. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's stretch the right leg out. Inhale, tall, and exhale, reach towards your foot. Toes are pointed up towards your head. Inhale up. Bring your hand across. Other hand to the back of the chair, spinal twist. Inhale back to center, bring that leg in. Stretch the other leg out, toes up. Inhale, tall, belly in. Exhale, reach forward. And again, maybe this is your pose, or maybe you're going further. Want to feel the stretch in the back of your leg and in your back. Inhale back up. Bring your hand across the other hand behind you on the chair. Spinal twist. And inhale back to center and bring that leg in. We're going to move to the corner of our chair, and we have three choices here. Well, actually two for the beginning. You can sit this way, or if you have the flexibility, dropping that knee. We're going to turn towards the front leg, and we're going to do a little opening of the hip and the side of the body. And bring your elbow to your shoulder. You're going to inhale and lift this hip up and bring this elbow towards the hip. And exhale, drop the hip and stretch over the other way. Inhale, lifting the hip up, drawing the head of the bone into the socket. Exhale, opening and stretch. Inhale, lift the hip, slide the femur up into the socket. Exhale, open, dropping the hip. And one more time, inhale, lift. And exhale, open. Bring that leg back in. Walk yourself back to center, comparing the two sides of the body, particularly the hips. Our hips get so tight when we sit in the chair. So let's walk around the other way. And again, it's a little harder to move the hip in this position. So if at all possible, dropping the knee, turning towards your front knee. Bring your hand to your shoulder. We'll inhale, lifting that hip up and dropping the shoulder and elbow towards the hip. Exhaling, dropping the hip and inhaling up and over. Inhale, lift the hip, reach toward it. Exhale, drop the hip, stretch away. Inhale back to center, bring your foot back up. Toe heel back to center. Sit back and take it. And hold on to the chair. Inhale the legs up. We're going to do some ballet crosses. And if you can't do it with both legs, you can do one leg at a time. So if you're only doing one leg, switch. Bring your legs together and circle. And again, if you only can do one leg, that's fine. And switch legs or switch direction. And down. And bring one leg in and give it a hug. Let's bring the hand underneath that leg and give it a kick. Maybe it looks like this for you, that's fine. And circle. Circle back the other way. And down. Give the other leg a hug. Again, or if you can't, just hands under the knee. Give it a kick. And circle. Circles. Down. And let's just give our legs a little rub. Just rubbing those thighs and getting some blood moving. And reach down, rubbing the back of your calves. If you can't reach your calves, just do your thighs some more, roll around. Rub the front of your thigh, shins. And back up the sides of your legs. And back to stillness. Notice how wonderful that feels. Let's pick up one arm. I'm just going to rub up and down the arm. As winter sets in, as the temperature gets colder, we need to warm up our bodies a lot more. So this is a real easy way to do it. Turn the palm up and rub up and down the inside of your arm. And change sides. Turn over, rub the inside of your arm, from shoulder to wrist. And take that in for a few breaths. Wow, tingly everywhere, except for our face, which is what we're going to do next. Let's gently circle around on our cheeks. And then rub up and down, rub across above and below your lips. And up and down the side of your nose. And across your forehead, just wiping away all those worry lines. And up and down the sides of your face, right in front of your ears. And end with an ear pull, starting at the top of your ear and working your way down, just giving that ear a pull. You have nerve endings in the ears and the hands and the feet. So massaging and pulling your ears is good for your whole body. And last thing, rubbing your hands together, building up healing energy here, and then cupping the hands about an inch away from your face. Feel the tingling energy in your hands radiating into your face. Coming down to your neck. Over the tops of your shoulders. And you can do that practice anywhere in your body, but for now, if you'd like to join me in Shavasana, close your eyes and take in the benefits of today's practice. And you can stay here as long as you like, but when you're ready, slowly bring some movement back into your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes and gently move and stretch in whatever way feels good to you.